I just want everyone to know that video is fake. It's literally AI. Like, y'all are just trying to make me look bad. Just like the lake situation, that was also AI. Like, we were never kids. We're just friends, so please stop AI and us kissing. Please stop. Yeah, guys, it's really not okay. There's this video of me and Piper. I don't even care. Run my hands through your hair. You wanna run your fingers through mine, but my dress too thick and that's alright.
Fine. Use a kiss cam to damn everyone that is.
What was that?
I know I shouldn't kiss my brother's best friend.
The Razorbacks will kick it away first. Fielded in the end zone. It's Latham. That gamble did not pay off as they bring it down at the 12-yard line. Looking to throw on first down.
The game, getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
Oh, they're after him. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
Second and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to take the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great being ahead of the sticks.
Turning it on. They finally corral him, and he turns that into a big gain and a first down.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field. There's nothing.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
With the catch, it's Roberson. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38. These guys are on the move. And the Falcons with the 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
eating?
McDonald's.
Getting ready for the
Chili's.
extra point after the first score of the game.
Wendy's.
And the PAT makes it
Domino's.
7-0. The scoop
Subway.
and score. What a lift it can give to the defense.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did.
Everyone is saying my Coachella outfit is horrible, and I literally can't tell if y'all are just saying that because I just had the worst Coachella experience.
Field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
On a train.
He'll bring it out. It's Latham. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive. They're on 18 yards.
I'm going to Coachella in a few days. Wait. We were doing so well, but you were scared to be held. Took the easiest way out. Raquel King.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Now rolling to the left. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Man, how about this? It's the strong safety who spins down in the box all the time and usually plays run. You could tell. Saw pass, diagnosed it, and went and got the quarterback on the ground.
Finding open areas.
Really nice play call there on 2nd and long by the offensive coordinator. He was able to get a lot of that yardage back by running the football, and now, of course, it sets up the 3rd and manageable situation.
They'll send the back in motion. Going to the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Well, the upside is you could get a first down. The downside is you could blow the game going for it inside your own 30. Using his feet to buy time. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. There he goes. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Now on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Offense gets set for 2nd down. We've reached the break. Arkansas has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. And a chance to turn it over during the break. They'll start with 2nd down.
Been going around, and I just want everyone to know.
We're toggling. It's a pretty gnarly 10 you got going on.
If you need a section on the
Back to pass. He's got him still on his feet. Touchdown, Falcons. Ran the ground and took it all in for the score. Looking for the time with the extra point. And these guys just score from anywhere out there after that drive sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. Backed up in bad position,
This is my
you can
follow
still
account
fight
before
your way
bedtime.
out and they'll get
This
you
is
a
my current
touchdown.
follow account.
That's a great drive by
I
the
gained
offense.
over 3,000. The entire Wyatt got released from WWE. They need
They're
to
set to kick it off,
with
and
those
this crowd about
motherfuckers.
ready to
They
get
that
behind
shit
them.
out of me. The entire Wyatt 6 got released from WWE.
And he's not
They
going
need
to
to
take the touchdown.
try with those motherfuckers, dude. They threw that shit out of me.
Nice
The
job
entire
executing
Wyatt
all of
6
the
got
assignments
released
as they
from
put a stop to that
WWE.
return at the 22.
They didn't even try with those motherfuckers, dude. They threw that shit out of me. The entire Wyatt 6 got released from WWE. They didn't even try with those motherfuckers, dude.
Answering the internet's questions, starting with why do you have
Minecraft voice impression. Dry
The
head
gift to the
addiction.
back.
Give me the eating
He
sound.
fought him out for a while, but that's what they mean by
Give me the
game
drinking sound.
tackling.
And that's exactly what you want to do as
Give me the picking up
You want
sound.
to get penetration and not let that tank get
Give me
down.
the dropping
When he
sound.
gets downhill with that weight and that size,
Give me the
it can
water
be a
zombie.
problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Give me the spider.
Now the play fake. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Give me the
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to
Give me
run.
the benefit of the
Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And then third play now,
Give me the
we're
penalty.
sitting in 3rd and long, right where this defense
I read that like a book. I want to see what he's saying in chat.
They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Just a short pass to the tight end. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Pocket breaking down. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
He doesn't need anything to do. He just makes it happen himself. Hey, I'm going to call a pass. I'm going to throw the ball down the field. Oh, it's not open? Okay. I'm just going to pull it down, make it happen, take it to the house. What a scramble by the quarterback.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Running into the open space. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
That pass is incomplete.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Rushes on him. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on fourth down. They'll go for the hat trick. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the fourth down stop.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on fourth down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
They'll run play action. He's got him. And a good job of coverage by Nets here doing their best impressions of a jet engine right on takeoff. Listen to this place. Caught in the backfield, it's Russell. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
Great job by the running back on this play. It's a big third down, and his ability to catch the ball, turn around, get north, make a guy miss, and go move the sticks. Awesome individual effort.
They've got it. Oh, he faked the spike. He's going to throw it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
And they're trying to rush up to the line of scrimmage, and look at this. They're trying to fool the defense and hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, and then they fake the spike, and then it's just a long-distance spike because it's still incomplete just a few seconds later.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. To throw, it's Green. Bringing the heat. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. That's a fly. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it behind the line. It's Russell. Touchdown, Arkansas! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to slot it away passing.
He lost one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again, deep down the field, but it falls in.
They come to the line, facing third and long from the 25. He's not afraid to go deep. Reels it in down the left side. And he's brought down after a huge completion. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Looking downfield on first down. Got a man. It's Harris. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Throwing right and going deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking to throw, it's Green. Here comes the heat. And he'll be knocked down at the two-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Razorbacks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
They're trying to pounce on their opponent with the lead in the second half, trying to steal a possession, but give the return team credit. They may not have been set up perfectly for that onside kick, but they're Johnny on the spot, and now their offense is licking their chops, hoping to go down and score.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. He holds one deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the first half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot. They're not able to come with it.
Oh, he the play fake. Now to throw. Escapes trouble. Into the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Razorbacks. It's as if every play call with this guy, you've got the play that's called, and if that doesn't work, something that might even be more dangerous.
How nice is that as an offensive coordinator, right, Reese? You know that even if what you called isn't exactly going to work, this guy can just pull a rabbit out of the hat. He can go backyard football and just take off. Man, this guy is fun to watch.
From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. That's caught. It's Harris. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. And he has the first, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Falcons. They want to see if they can score the deuce.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And Arkansas ready to send out this last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wide receiver going in motion. Scanning the field. It's Green. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one.
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew it was this good. He has been gashing them in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy down. They were able to get...
Turning it on! They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. The sure hands. It's Russell. Man, a defender missed. Touchdown, Arkansas! A great catch and run for 6.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell.
There he goes. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Falcons will hustle to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. The Falcons now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. On the run, deep down right side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
And that's a really good job by this defense being dialed in. You got a big lead. You know exactly what's coming. This offense is going to have to make some explosive plays down the field. They were ready, they were disciplined, and made a good play on the football.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really... He's going to throw deep right side. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Going the other way, and he's got room. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On the ground, it's Russell. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'll give it to the back. They get in the backfield and make the play, and that's how they'll finish off this third period. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on fourth down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't able to come up with it. I'm curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
This defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him, and they have to dictate to him. So that time, they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there and peruse the field.
Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands. Here comes the two-point try. Trying to punch it in. Virtually unblocked, and he stopped for a loss of 8. They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the fourth. They'll line up for the onside kick. They'd hoped to corral it. Send that offense back onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
And they're not on the same page there.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. If the intended target was not open, that's why that one fell.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Dropping back, it's Green. He tries to take the top off. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Woof. That's one of those plays where you're going, man, he probably could have made that. The defense wasn't great on the play, but guess what? It goes down as an incompletion. Those are one of those bullets that you got to dodge throughout a game to get the win, to limit those big plays.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Fourth down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking for a deep man. Pulls it in easily enough for the first down. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 15, here's the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. this drive with a pass. He lost it high and deep down the left side.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there's nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. He'll pull it down. Breaks into the open. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't it? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. And the Falcons have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Wants to throw on 1st down. He'll take another shot here. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long. That's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking to pass. He'll pull it down. He's tackled right at the 40-yard line. That is well short of the first down, and let's see if they go for it here. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Going for it all. Touchdown, Air Force. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Nice job by the offense, going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down with a couple of possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
In a world of trouble from the start, and a massive loss on that play. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now on 2nd down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Green. Unloads to the wideout. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Yeah, nice job by the defense understanding who their go-to guy is. That's the guy they want to feature. That's the guy they want to feed with good reason. He's a great player, but a great job by the defense taking away that primary read, making sure they don't make a big play.
The loudest jet you can think of has nothing on this crowd as they try to help the Falcons on 3rd down. Off the play fake. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He's open on the right. Oh, he's got some space. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. And so a huge gain is negated by an illegal forward pass. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. They'll try the run. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. I think they keep it on the ground here to drain as much time as possible off that clock and hold on to this lead. Throwing on the run. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And you know what? You kind of deserve it. Late in the game where you could run the clock out, still throwing the football all over the yard. Now this game, it's a long shot. It's a game for a little bit of hope.
Looking to throw on first down. Just a little off. Incomplete.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He wants a big play here late. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Touchdown, Falcons.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
They'll line up to go for 2. They want to throw. Makes the grab for the 2-point conversion as they move further into that lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Just under 30 seconds left, so they've got a chance if they can get this onside kick. The hands team able to secure that football, and with that, should have secured a victory.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
The give out of the gun. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. The defense will take a timeout. 25 seconds left to play. And the Razorbacks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off play action. Moves around to clear up the vision. Turning it on.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. A really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
Gets rid of it.